Hi, this is Margaret with Recipe Amateur Investigator. Memorial Day is just a couple of days. Why not make a savory cheesecake? That's it, a savory cheesecake for an appetizer. So this is going to be a called lemon herb savory cheesecake appetizer by craving something healthy. So let's get started. First thing you do is get a little processor or a big one, whichever kind of processor you have. And you're going to put in some crackers. I'm using everything seasoned crackers. You can use any type of crackers you want, but I prefer to have something savory on the bottom. So, and she said to use multigrain crackers, but I got this one. And you're supposed to use about 12 crackers or about 2 ounces. So I have them in here. Then you're also going to put in 1/4 of cup of walnuts in here. And then we're going to blend this because this is our crust. And meanwhile, you set your temperature for your oven at 350. So we're just going to blend this. Looks good to me. And then we're going to put in some olive oil. So we're going to use some olive oil. And it's about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. But we're just going to put some in here. Fill this up. And we'll see how much we exactly need. And it looks like at least a little bit more, because that's probably about 1 teaspoon. So we're going to do a tablespoon. Oh, guys, I'm sorry if you hear the dogs barking, but my neighbors are having a party back there. And now that's what it's supposed to look like. Come closer so you can come see how it's kind of moist looking. That's what it's supposed to look like. So don't get rid of your processor because we're going to use this again. But meanwhile, I'm just going to move it over here. And then I got, these are size 4 inches of these little spring cheesecake. So we're going to use these, and it can make 2. She didn't say how many, but I figured last night when I made these, haven't tasted yet, it can make 2. So you're going to grease them, and you're going to cut your parchment paper. She said she didn't use parchment paper, but I'm using parchment paper. I'm a big believer. If you want to learn how to cut a perfect circle, watch one of my videos in my files. So I'm going to put it in here, both of these, and then I'm going to spray it. Come, look. I'm going to spray the parchment paper in around it, and this one too. And I kind of like moving it over since it's like this, kind of, so it kind of sticks to the bottom. And just like this, and then I turn it back around, and there it is. So we're going to put these, we're going to put the crust in there, and then we're going to bake it at 350 for 8 minutes. But first, let's get the crust in there. I'm going to put some in here, and some in here, and then on this side. And then you just press it. You just press it all to the side, like that. And we're going to do this one too. Hear the crunch? I'll put a little bit more, just a little bit on here, on this side. I'm going to put a little bit more on this side too. I see some little ball spots. Here. Just a little bit more. Okay, and then this one. Okay, so this is what it looks like in this pan, like this. And then I'm going to put this in the oven for 8 minutes. Alexa, put timer for 8 minutes.
8-minute timer started.
Perfect. Okay, Then I'm going to get me a little bowls because I'm going to put this crust in here, even though you can throw it away, or who knows what I'm going to do with this. I don't know. I might just throw it away, or I can make another one later. Okay. And then you're just going to wipe this out, because we're going to put we're going to make the mixture in here next. The cream cheese, the cheesecake part. I'll come back and clean all that later. Just want to get one more. Okay. There. Okay. Now I'm going to put this back over here. We're going to put the blade back in there too. And then as soon as I get this situated. In there. There. Let me get the blade next. Clean out the blade. Stick it in there. And what I like to do, I kind of make sure that everything's in here before I start adding stuff. Perfect, to make sure it mixes. Okay, so I'm going to put 1/2 of a cup, which is 4 ounces of ricotta, which is ricotta cheese in here. And then we're going to put 1/4 of cream cheese in here. 1/4 of cream cheese. Okay. I'm going to get the rest of this cream cheese, so I'm going to use this. No wasting. And we'll put that back in there too. Then we're going to open up your soft goat cheese. Which your goat cheese, it is going to be 4 ounces. And as long as it's soft. So I'm using this one that's honey. And you can use any one you want. The one I made yesterday, I did the herbs goat cheese. So I'm going to put this in here. You're going to get your hands all yucky, unless you know how to do it without getting your hands all yucky. Perfect. Put that there. And wipe my hands. And then also in here, when it blends, you're going to use 1 tablespoon of honey, making sure it's 1 tablespoon. Put 1 tablespoon of honey. You're going to put 1/8 of salt, or to your tasting, it says. Put that all around. Okay, you're going to crack in 1 egg. And what else we're going to put in here? After let's see, we're going to put in all the cheeses, the eggs, the honey, and lemon zest. And it's about 1 teaspoon, what did she put? 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. So we got some zest. This is a very large lemon, so I'm trying to get everywhere I can. Lemon zest. Trying to get just the lemon part. Ooh, I can just smell this lemon. Go here. Try to get all this zest off of it. Don't get the white, guys, because that's where the bitter is at. So one more area. And she didn't say to do this, but I thought about this yesterday. I'm going to put in just like a little bit of a squeeze in there without the seed. because when I tasted yesterday, I said I could taste a little bit of the lemon, but not all of the lemon. So I want to put a little bit of lemon actually in it. You know me, I like to change up recipes. So just a little bit. Okay, perfect. That's enough. Now I can really smell the lemon in here. Okay. And then we're going to mix this part up. Creamy, and this is what it looks like. Let me take this little bit out and pulse it one more time because I want to make sure I get everything in here. Perfect. Then we're going to, now we don't need this anymore. Move this over here and unplug. Then you're going to get a bowl, like a large mixing bowl, and we're going to put this in here, and then we're going to put the herbs in there. So we're going to pull this out and get all this in here. I'm going to use this little one for this. And then we're going to put in all the herbs next. Almost done. And then we're going to get the rest of this out. Boy, it smells good. You can really smell the lemons. I can smell the onions over there, but I can get this one down. Everything in. Perfect. Okay. Now that we got the mixture in, next we're going to do is your herbs. So in your herbs, you're going to, I already have mine all cut up. So you're going to get 1 tablespoon of chives, you know, everything, the chives. You're going to get 2 teaspoons of fresh parsley, which I got my fresh parsley. And then we're going to put some thyme in there. So let's put all these herbs in. You got away. And then we're going to put the thyme in here, the fresh thyme. Alexa, off. Let me pull out the crust. Be right back. Okay. So we got that done. This, because I need that in a little bit. And then I love these little scissors. And then we're going to put like I said, the thyme in here, or thyme, however you want to say it. Okay, so I put it in this little slot, and I just pull it through. And it does it for me. If I can see where to put it in the hole. Let me just put it in. Let's do this one. And this is about, how much did she say? About 1 teaspoon. Oh, that one got in there. Perfect. I think I'll just do it like this, just to get some more in there. Oops, I don't want that part in there. You said that little scissor thing works, but I'm having a problem with my eyes today. So. Okay. I just want to clear this one out. And you do it against it, so you get it in. There we go. And then you just mix this all up. And that's it, guys. We got everything in here. Everything. And then we're gonna get those little, try to get some of this mess out of my way over here. Then I'm gonna get the crust. And this is what the crust looks like if you want to come and see. So now it's nice and dark in here. So we're gonna get foil. We're gonna keep the oven still on at 350. You're gonna get your foil. Put them underneath the foil. And then we're just going to go around it. To make it go around. Because what we're going to do is I'm going to put it in a little shadow dish with a little bit of water. So it's like a little bath. And yes, it is hot. But I got it. Perfect. And then I'm going to fill these up. Bless you. And we'll put some in this one. Now she used a 4.5. I'm using a 4 because I couldn't find a 4.5. Okay, that one's filled. See, I told you there's enough to make 2. And then we're going to bake these for 40 minutes. And when it comes out in 40 minutes, you let it sit out for an hour. And then you put it in your refrigerator for at least 3 hours. I just want to put this in here. Perfect. Give me one moment because I want to show you what I'm going to do next. I got me a little shadow dish. I have some water in it. And I'm just going to put these inside. That's why you got your foil around it. And then we're going to put these in the oven and let it bake for 40 minutes. But I already have the product already done. So let me put these in the oven. And then we'll look at the finished product and taste it because I haven't even tasted it yet. Okay. Alexa, set timer for 40 minutes.
40-minute timer started.
Perfect. Alexa, I love you. She's so funny.
That's sweet of you to say. I appreciate the sentiment, though I'm more of the helpful digital companion type than the romantic lead. What can I help you with today?
That's it. Just set my timer. Do you ever talk to your Alexa? Funny. Okay, so I got...
Your 40-minute timer is already running and has about 39 minutes and 35 seconds left.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so I made 2 of them last night. So, but one of them, what I did is I wanted a little bit more spicy. So one, and I can tell you which one. This one right here, I put in some red pepper flakes and some jalapenos. This one is her recipe and I followed it. So let's see what they look like. They came out really pretty, didn't they? I think they came out pretty. See, there's the crust. And there, come look on top. I'm gonna come closer so they can see. And then this is the other one. See the nice little crust? If you can do a charcuterie board, is that how you say it? You put this as your centerpiece and work it around there with everything else. But let's see what they taste like. I'm gonna take out some crackers on each one of these. Because I'm sure we're going to eat this today and save the other 2. So this is the first one. So let's see what it tastes like. So this is what it looks like. Look, it came just like a cheesecake. Nice, huh? Let's see what it tastes like. Oops. Very good. I'm going to say this one a little bit. That one's really, really, really good. Now I want to see what the jalapeno with the red flakes tastes like. There's a jalapeno. See, you can tell it. There's one right there. So let's see. This one. That's this one. I'll show you what it looks like in the inside so you can see. Oops, let's take this little piece out so you can actually see it. See how pretty? Looks good. No, look, if you make this for the holidays, you're gonna be a rock star. Who knew about this savory one? Let's see what this one tastes like. I like this one too. This one has more of a heat flavor. You can't really taste that much of the lemon because of the jalapeno and the red pepper flakes. This one you can actually taste all the lemon and the herbs. This one's good. I like them both. I can't choose which one, depends what mood I'm in. So, nice glass of red wine or white wine. That would really be good with some cheese and crackers and fruits. Oh my gosh, what a great dish. So if you like these recipes, try them. If you try them, please let me know. Tell me what your thoughts are on these. I'm sure you can create any type of savory way that you want to. Please subscribe to my channel here at Recipe Amateur Investigator. Thank you for all my new subscribers and the ones who've been following me for a while. And I hope your family enjoys this recipe, which is called a lemon herb savory cheesecake appetizer, by craving something healthy as much as we're going to enjoy this for the Memorial weekend. Bye, guys.